Hey Melissa, how you doing, my love? How are you doing? Caro, welcome. Rob, Anna, welcome, lovelies. How are you? Hooray! Marion, hello, darlings. How are you all doing? was a big one yesterday, right? It was a big scope. How are you all feeling? How are you all? Hope you're well. Hi, Steph. Isn't that lovely blueness? I love that colour. I love the greeny one as well. Whoever's got the green, I think it's Marion, but that's my ultimate favourite. So hi. How's everybody today? So what I'm going to do today, very well, and you? I'm good. Isn't it weird without Joel at 2? Did everybody catch him on being you is the greatest gift you can offer the earth? So if you haven't caught him, he was on early this morning, so because he's going to play golf, so you can watch him on the replay, and it was a really lovely 7th scope today to finish his 7 days. Yes, so weird. It's odd, isn't it, how we get used to stuff? Really strange. But yeah, catch it because it's a really good one. I know Vanessa was on there. I didn't even catch it live. I was teaching yoga at the time. Steffi came on when we were at yoga, so I don't know if you caught it later. Hey, lovely, I've got into bed on half an hour timeout for this blade. Oh, bless you. Well, cuddle up warm, even though it is quite warm. Macintosh, yeah, I've got a Mac. It was good. It was very good. So this is me, Indra. silent-moon.co.uk is me, and I create wonderful flower essences and wonderful magic. I'm glad you're here, Cheryl. I wanted you to be here today. Not that I always don't want you to be here, but especially today, by the light of the moon. Liv Dave, welcome. How are you doing? How are you doing? So please do share with your followers. I'd love everybody in this whole world to see Silent Moon Imaginarium. It's one of the most fantastic places that you could venture into. So if you're not already part of the team of the tribe, I don't like that word very much, but if you're not, please sign up on the homepage where I put most of my offers and my loveliness for you all to take part in. So this is it. This is me. If you haven't already seen it, this is my website. And I wanted to go through some of the loveliness I was talking about yesterday with you, because we mentioned it, obviously from the woods, but I thought I'd stay at home today. Hi, Ray. And I would sort of chat you through what the things were for depression and anxiety and the things we spoke about, because I left you in the dark with the silent moonness. So I thought I'd share with you today. So we'll go through a few of the offerings and we'll see if they resonate and where they resonate with you, and then you can have a look for yourselves at a later date if that is what resonates with you. Okay? Hi Ray, how you doing? Good. So Sherry's here, she's joining, a little bit late, my love, for you, but early morning. Deep breaths. So let's do that actually before we start. I'll turn it round and then I'll fire it back onto Silent Moon. Some breathing with you. It's kind of funny being in the house. Steph was with me this morning doing some yoga, and it was a nice session this morning, wasn't it? We did some womb work because we didn't have any men in the class this morning, so I made a point of really working with the feminine energy that was in. So we did some really good breathing into the womb and appreciated our womb space, and worked with the energy of what the moon, what the womb gives us as women, and it was lovely jubbly, wasn't it? So was it, Steph? Share. Dirty table, that's disgusting. Okay, everybody, so if you put your hands on your belly, the womb space this morning made me cry. Good. Release. We've done a lot of crying, haven't we, over the last few days? It's all good. It's all a good release. Thank you all for joining me. There's quite a few of you on here, so welcome. Hey, from Wales, welcome. We're going to go back to the website soon. James, how old are you? I'm old enough. So my name is Indra, silent-moon.co.uk is me, and we'll go back there in a minute just to share some offerings. Good, cry all week, it's good. Share some offerings that we were talking about yesterday when we did a huge scope on depression, which was wonderful. And can you believe it or not, I do put all my scopes onto Silent Moon Imaginarium YouTube, and that one in particular didn't save on my camera roll. I have got one, yeah. So it obviously wasn't meant to save for certain reasons. So let's just look at that and go, okay, it was wonderful for those that were there. And thanks Sherry, and if you want to watch the replay, obviously it's on Periscope, you can watch it. It was a wonderful scope, and your sharing was just magical. You're breaking my heart. Oh, James, come on. So let's do some breathing. Christy, welcome. Put your hands on your belly, take a deep breath in, And just expand your belly into your palms. And as you breathe out, let go with a long, slow sigh. And I know most of you are in the States, so beginning your day on this lovely in-breath, just allow yourself to grow and expand and feel the vitality that's really within you and that you're receiving from this earth, from this wonderful earth. And then as you exhale, let go of everything that doesn't serve you anymore. Just let it out with a big sigh. And like I said this morning in yoga, just let it out with a groan if you need to. Make a sound. Don't hold it. Don't hold it. Really let it out. As English people, we're often quite timid and we tend to go, we breathe and then we go, let it out. And go for it. You know, it's really important that we do that. I'm lying here with a huge rose quartz. Absolutely wonderful. That's brilliant. I love rose quartz. Hello, sweet everythings. Hello, Heidi, my love. And it was nice to see you on Jolscope this morning, even though I missed the, I was teaching yoga at the time, so I watched the replay. It was beautiful this morning. I loved it, and especially the bonsai tree that was like the lovely pine tree that I work with. So, Poot, hello. I don't know if that's rude or not, but it doesn't matter anyway. The moon is in the 7th circle. Wow, nice. Hello, Vanessa, my love. How are you? And you were on Scope this morning too, so you made it early. To the golfer. Oh, Joel Scope missed it. Yeah, because you were in yoga with me, my love. So you watch it. It's a really good one. So we're going to turn this round now, and I'm going to give you an idea about some of the silent moonness that helps depression. Okay, you are brilliant. Thank you. That helps depression. That helps anxiety. That I've really worked with. And just to recap from yesterday, I created a range called Alice's Dream, which has taken the archetypes from Alice in Wonderland and brought them into a space of, into our lives, because we can all relate to story. We all relate to story, because what are we? We are story. We create story. On a daily basis, believe it or not, we create story. So I took Alice, and I took the Mad Hatter, and I took the Cheshire Cat, and I worked with them and created wonderful, wonderful products for you to buy. Then they're there on the site. Love that we are story. Yeah, well, you can look at that in any way that you want to, really. So I'm going to start with one that's called Blue. So Blue is in the elixir section. Let me just get her up. I do always say, he or she. So basically Blue, I'm going to turn it around so you can see. Let me just get this up, because I can't work with computer and phone at the same time. I'm not a techie. So Blue, here she is. So first of all, let's start with Blue. So if you're... Blue is a wonderful, wonderful... Hello, hola. Let's see her love. Love it. Let's see her love it. Thank you, my darling. So Blue was taken from the forget-me-not flower. Write our own stories. Yes, we do. And it was also taken from the fact that our Alice wears a dress in blue. So I'm just going, you can read at your leisure, but the healing benefits of Blue. So I'll read out all the healing benefits of these products. The healing benefits of Blue Elixir are to release grief and the feeling of loss. She nurtures your heart and connects us back to our soul journey. She brings us closer to our spiritual practice for peaceful communication and strength and will. So to take Blue, all you have to do is drop it into water. She's a flower essence and she's a forget-me-not. She's actually my ally, because we all have ally flowers and she's my ally. She's a tiny, beautiful flower that's very understated and wonderful, wonderful for grief. So if you've lost somebody close, because that does bring on depression and anxiety, she's a perfect one for that. She's absolutely wonderful. So when we'll move on to the misters. So on the mister section, this is Hatter's Head Helpers. This is the most popular of all my misters, Hatter's Head Helper. And she's got 3 reviews, just about to get another one. And I spoke about her yesterday. I would say he, actually, Hatter's Head Helper, is more about the man, because it's a Mad Hatter. I spoke yesterday about Hatter's Head Helper being wonderful for mind chatter, which many of us have. So access your true creative energy and ideas, release head tension, stop mind chatter, and it brings freedom to restrictive thought patterns. So if you're really creative and you restrict yourself, this is a wonderful one for you. It releases murky mindsets and ambivalence and reduces fluctuation and indecision. So within this one, it is perfect. It is perfect. So let me just turn this round. So because I created Hatter's Head Helper really for me, because this was one of the things that take me into depression. If you missed yesterday's scope, then please do watch what we're talking about depression. But one of my major problems that took me into that space was I was constantly as a child like this. Why all the time? Why has that person got this? And why haven't I got this? And I'd compare myself all the time. And that was one of my big issues. I think this is one that would be great for me. Yeah, it's very good. And it's had great reviews. And I get everybody to write reviews because it's really important that people see that these magical potions do work. Think I'm a store. Okay, I've got the bottles, so you've got to get them soon because I only order so many bottles at a time. So if you want it soon, get the order in so that I'll get more bottles and more bottles. As Silent Moon gets bigger, I've got to sort of work out where I'm at because I'm starting to sort of think that I've really soon got to start employing people. I suffer with panic disorders. Oh my goodness. This is a really good one to calm you down. My love, I didn't see your name. I'd love to talk to you and find out what the real oomph is behind your panic disorders, because we always have something that triggers our panic or our anxiety. So then I'd be able to tell you what was really best for you. And like I say, this was really created for me because I'm a mind chatter person. I find it very difficult to slow down my mind. Silent Moon is going to grow. Yeah, somebody told me yesterday as she was holding some bath salts in her hands and she just looked at me in the eye, and it was lovely to see that. That Silent Moon is gonna be big, and I know that. Can you speak French? I can't, not very well, and I wouldn't attempt to do that to you, my love. Silent Moon, and so that's me. Silent-moon.co.uk is me, and what you do with Hatter's Head Helper, it's an aura spray, but you spray it especially around your head. Remember that everything that I create is natural. It has a short shelf life, so a bottle like that would last you maybe 3 months. I don't add anything. I don't add any additives. I don't add any crap. Everything is natural. So you can spray it on your clothes. If you spray it in the air and walk in naked, that would be fine. I wouldn't suggest you spray it directly on your body, but you can walk into the mist. You can spray it in your room. There's no bad juju in what I create. Yeah, please don't. I missed that one, but if it was a scammy one, then I'm happy that you get rid of people. I think it would be better than the moon spray for me, I think. No, moon spray is wonderful. You can try that first, and then you can see what's next. You can if you've already, I can't remember what I sent you, my love, but just try whatever feels right for you at the time. And I know that Hatter's Head Helper has been one of the most magical ones that I've created, and sometimes you create and you think that that's going to be the biggest thing, and it isn't. It doesn't work for some people or for everybody. Thank you, Indra. Must stop. I missed that one, my love, but I will catch it on the replay. So let's get a bit deeper. Am I a witch? Maybe. I'll leave you to think about that. I wouldn't say I'm a witch. I don't do labels. I'm not a label lady. I call myself an Indra. That was the name I was given. So we're going to move on. So we then move into additional offerings. Phil, okay, Phil, was me who put up stuff for panic disorders. Okay, Phil, if you want to email me at indra@silent-moon.co.uk. Hi, Sonam, tell me what's going on and we can work out something. If you're prepared and you want to work with me and I resonate with you, always happy to do that. I also do private consultations, so you can read all about those on the site too. Since Blue Bio, I've been inspired. I missed after inspired, my love. I want to see that. I need your testimonial as well. Bluebell's been massive. Bluebell just went boom. I've almost run out. I've got about that much Bluebell Mother Tincture left, so we're going to have to wait till next year. So the last person's going to get a numph with that one. Well, I'll follow you. So, okay. Right, let's move on. Great. We want to see that. Vanessa. Okay, so I've just got my first review on Cheshire Smile today, which was wonderful. So Cheshire Smile is one for people who feel a little bit, it says it in the, for people who feel a little bit miserable. Okay, so Joel, it's a shame Joel isn't on here because he's not miserable, but he got Cheshire Smile, and he's been using it around his head and around his neck, and has found it really beneficial. This is a rollerball. It would not be kind to me. I think I missed that one. So with a roller ball, you can put it in your hands, you can rub it into your hands, and you can take 3 deep breaths, and that's enough. Or you can rub it into a tissue, you can wear it as perfume, and it can be worn by men as well. This is not a female site, although it looks very female. I have really working with men, because it's so important that men get the benefit from this too. And it often feels like, you know, oh, it's a female, this is all about the feminine. You know, it's not all about the feminine. And you know, that's why also on Instagram, Silent Moon Imaginarium on Instagram, I've made a point of showing my beautiful bath salts that have been bought by men like James and my friend Dill, and they buy these beautiful bath salts, and I make them really feminine for them, and they love it. It's wonderful. Can this one be put in? I can make it in a spray if you want it in a spray. Absolutely. Go to the website, because it's not in a spray. Actually, on the website, I will talk to you about it being put in a spray and whether you want anything specific in it for you, because we can make it a bespoke product, or if you just want it in a spray, anything can be adapted. Okay, so if rollerball doesn't fit with you, I can adapt it for you. I think I prefer the spray for me. Absolutely, if you prefer that, then absolutely fine. She's not expensive at all. Okay, I know Joel keeps going on about that. Okay, healing benefits, that you're reading it obviously, so it's great. Speaking your truth, being heard, inner happiness, joyful self-expression, and mellow attitude. So I just want to read you the review that I received about 5 minutes, I think it's up here, before I did the scope. Yeah, Indra is great prices. Hey! I do have really more expensive products as well, so I go from one extreme to the other. You know, the times that if you get sort of products which include my time, like the month moon cycle work and all that stuff, it's more expensive. So I received this from somebody on Instagram. Thanks for thinking of us men. Some sites are so, yeah, absolutely, and I totally agree with you, Rob. The days that I wear Cheshire Smile oil, I swear I have the most mellow days. I really enjoy the citrus smells contained in this bottle. And as you take deep breaths, absorbing this scent, you can really feel a sense of calm wash over you. That is a man who sent that, okay? That was from a fella. That was from a man. So I am so men are writing these wonderful things. No offense intended. I'm not offended. I love it. I love that. I love the fact that you say that, and I love the fact I received that testimonial from a man, and that's like gives men permission really to step out of their box. We will watch and support them. And I say yes. I look forward to your scopes. Absolutely. So now this one, Rob, is for women. Okay. However, if there's a woman in your life and you think she needs it, then absolutely, you know, it's there. And it comes in 2 sizes. It comes in the 500 milliliter size, and it comes in 250. The 250 milliliter is for full moon and for new moon. So it's basically 2 bath salts that you can use, one for the full moon release and one for the new moon intention time. But the 500 milliliter is a lot bigger, and you get a lot of stuff in it. This is Queer Tea Bath Soak. I was telling you about this yesterday, and this is for ladies with PMS, or in the UK we call it PMT. So there's a bit of a difference. Premenstrual tension and premenstrual syndrome. So it's the same thing. It's also for women who suffer from postnatal depression. Okay, so release all emotions, relaxation, rekindling inner solace, helps uncontrollable tears and unexplained sadness, insight and focus, inner vision, balance and stillness. That's my lovely daughter holding her hands out with it there. So it's full of absolute yumminess, PMS in terms of we use mostly now. Yeah. Snowman 1577, welcome. So that comes in 2 sizes. That's under additional offerings. And as many of you have already heard, can this one be used? It can be, I missed that, put it up again. It can be used anytime. If you suffer from PMS or PMT, I'll use both because we've got English, we've got American going on here. So you can use it anytime. So if you're using a big one, which is a 500 one, you just scoop a bit out and put it into the bath and make a wish as always. Can this one be used? Yes, absolutely. You can use it anytime, Steph. Anytime you feel called to use it. It's very strong. It's full of flowers. It's full of loveliness. Remember that all my products are there to be used. They're not there to be kept on a shelf. When I say use them, I mean use them because they don't have any additives in. And when they don't have any additives in, it means they don't have a long shelf life. So if you come back to me after 6 to 8 months and say this went off, if you haven't used it, yes, it will. A flower essence will last a lot longer because it has got alcohol added to it. If you suffer from problems with alcohol, if you're an ex-addict, don't worry, it's all sorted. I can work with you on that, so you don't have to have any alcohol-based flower essences. So I've already sorted that out because I work with addicts, so I know how to create without using the alcohol. Ever since you said that, I don't buy it, Lush. Yeah. I won't say anything. I will get told off by trading standards in the UK if I start slagging off other people. But there are additives in Lush stuff because there has to be. Because other stuff, if they don't put additives, then they don't have a shelf life, so they don't have a business. So everything that I create, because I'm a small business, I can do it for you. I can do it for you in this place that I'm in. However, who knows? You know, if I start to get out into shops a bit more, I'm already in restaurants now. My soaps are going into restaurants, so I've got to start, really, being aware of these things. That is what bullshit Lush means. Also thinking about people, employing people is that, we spoke about, how that would work for me because I put the energy into everything that I create for you. And then if I'm going to employ people, it would be how I would trust and nurture people to work with me. That Silent Moon would stay in the space that I want to keep it in. Don't have a bathtub, but it's effective and foot bath. Absolutely, it'd be wonderful. And I tell you what else you could do. You can place it if you haven't got a bath, because I always check with people if they've got baths actually, is to put it on in some oil, rub it into your hands and use it as a scrub. So it's really adaptable and it makes the skin really soft and lovely. So you've got blue there, which is for grief, which is the elixir, which you add to water, just drink 3 times a day, like any flower essence. That's a question, a great question. Absolutely is natural. It would be something that I would have to really work on thinking and adapting it to kind of what would suit me best. I've actually been told by a few people that I would make the more expensive products and then I would do sort of a general product that I would get other people that I trusted to make from wherever in the world, and so I've actually been discussing that with certain people because it's like you've got to think about these things, as things start to grow, as I start to get 100 products a week, I wouldn't be able to cope with that, and I don't want to see Silent Moon in a factory, but I just couldn't do that. Well, Maya's on board now, but Maya's not going to be, hi Shannon, Maya's not going to be on board forever because Maya's going to have a life, she wants to be an architect, that's going to be, but she's creating for me right now and she's creating wonderfulness. Can you have people make it, then you bless it? Yeah, what a lovely idea, Christy. That is a great idea. That's a wonderful idea. I would be happy to sort of share under the Secret Act how I create, and as you know, as of yet, Silent Moon would never be industrial. No. Yeah, that would work. It would work. That's a lovely idea. I also don't show off how I create because there's been no sort of videos made about how I create because it's very secret and it's very magical to me and it's my energy. So, and even if somebody did do it the same, you would never have the same energy in the bottle. So no way, it's too special for that. Yeah, it is too special. I don't mind keeping it with the girls because the girls have been brought up with it and they see it daily. They see it being created. They see its loveliness. They see it when I'm in my space, and tell you when I'm in my space, if you could video me, never be the same magic. No, Indra in a bottle. Thank you. Well, my friend, one of my lovely friends calls it a prayer in a bottle. I love how magic it is. Yeah. And when I go in the space, I'm not there. I really am not there. When I work with you, I'm just not there. I'm not in the outside world. I'm gone, And when I come out, I'm pretty, and I feel everybody's energy. Prayer in a bottle's lovely. It is. So we've got the grief one, which is the blue, which is the blue, which is the forget-me-not flower. No, good. You're not going to get to know. We've got Quietia, which is for PMS, PMT, to balance out the hormones. You've got Hatter's Head Helper, which is for this, chatter, chatter, chatter. You've got Cheshire Smile. So all of them can be created in a way. So like Christy was saying, if you prefer something in a spray, it can be adapted for you. The price will change due to the fact that it's not how it is on the website. But while that's going on, you can always say to me, I'm working on this particular thing. Have you got a flower essence that you could add in there? So that I want that flower essence within that bottle so that it helps with that energy. And then it becomes a bespoke product. Hatter's Head Helper, Cheshire Smile, and the one for PMT is definitely on my wish list. Christmas is coming! Boom, 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 boom. Christmas is coming, and putting it out there, Christmas is coming. Would people be interested, just as something, just to throw it out there, would people be interested in gift vouchers from me? Would people be interested in, because you're all people who follow me, would it be something that if I put them out there, would it be something that you would think, oh, that would be really good to buy for such and such, so they could pick themselves? Absolutely. Yeah, okay, that's good. Just to hear that of interest, that's a good idea, because it's not always easy to pick for people what they need. But if there's a voucher there for Christmas, then you can buy it and you can say, maybe do it in £10, £20, whatever, do a few, and then you could just give them and they could get their own thing. And if they wanted to put money towards a consultation too, that's fine. So it would direct me, my family there, and get that for them. Yeah, great. I love that. Good. Okay, that's enough for me to know that's going to happen now. So around Christmas time, that I'll make that a thing that we'll put that out there. So there you go, that's everything. And like I say, we've got the more expensive products, which are the Ultimate Moon Lover. Check them out, you know, and there is a lot more coming soon. We've got Fairy Portal coming soon. We've got Star Jasmine coming soon. We've got those in spray form. And we've also got Big Red Tent, which is all about the woman and her yoni areas, that goes with yoni steaming. So it's the magical oil that you put on after yoni steam. So you do your yoni steam, you have your relaxation time. Yeah, Shannon's done a yoni steam. I want to know more about your yoni steam. How did it go? And then Red 10 is the oil that I created for the relaxation space that you create during yoni steam. So you rub it on your belly and it's yummy. Oh my God, I was just about to ask if you do something to attract fairies. Yeah, bluebells for fairies. I do everything for attractive. Everything's got fairy energy in it, Christy. That's what I do. So you'll never miss out on that, whatever you get. So let's show yoni steam, and also for men, because it's really, we're going on a bit long now, but we've moved on, but that's fine. If you're interested in the womb energy and you're interested in cleaning the womb, which, you know, we have lots of imprints as women in our womb space, whether that's through sexual partners, whether it's through having children, you know, whatever has gone on within our womb space. Oh my goodness, yes, it's the best thing ever for PMT. So yoni steaming, for those of you that don't know about yoni steaming, is an ancient practice. And I'll let you go on and read about yoni steaming, but it's under additional offerings. Very soon there will be Red Tent that will go with this, which will be the rub that you can put on your belly. So that's the picture there of my yoni steam that I make all with organic products. What about the throat chakra? Oh, a lot's going on in the throat chakra. Speaking the truth, my love. Red Tent is coming very soon. Ancient healing, brought to you by the wisdom of nature. So there's Red Tent under additional offerings, and go and read what it's all about. It's all written there, and the healing benefits, I'll read them out to you. Everything is like visual art, so beautiful. Yeah. That's the yoni detox, yeah. So it's wonderful for reducing pain and bloating. It brings a lighter period. It naturally regulates your moon time. It supports and increases fertility if that's what you're looking for. It tones reproductive system. The list is endless. Go and read it. It restores stored emotions. And my girls do it as well. We haven't done it recently. Time is very different. Yes, absolutely. I was just going to say, I do it with my 12-year-old, and she does it herself now, but I boil up the herbs. It's all on there, Steph, but I'll go through it briefly. Basically, what you do is you boil up the herbs that I give you. So you can buy it in 3, or you can just do it as a one-off to try it. And Shannon, if you're still on, please do give your opinion, because you've just done it, and I know that you absolutely adored it. If you're just joining, we're talking about yoni steam, so welcome. If you're male, you might want to listen. So what you do is, ideally wonderful if you have a commode, because you've got a lovely seat there for half an hour. Otherwise, you boil up the herbs, you wait till they've cooled down a bit, and you put them in a bucket. Make sure you create a wonderful, peaceful space. You must be in quiet, no sound around you. You wrap a towel around yourself, place the bucket between your legs, obviously with no knickers on. Felt so amazing. Good. And it helped. Brilliant. Fantastic. Put some cushions under you. I do mine on my no thanks. Let's get rid of that one. I put my arms on my ottoman like that, and because I haven't got a commode, and I have the bucket between my legs. If you're flexible, it'd be fine. Hi Liz, we're just talking about yoni steams, my love. I put the bucket of the steaming water between your legs with all the herbs in, and relax. You can read. You sit on a chair. Well, you need to have it obviously near your vagina, so it's steaming you. So you've got to release. So you can't have your knickers on. You can't sit on a chair unless your chair's slatted. If you've got a slatted chair, you can put it under the chair, and you'll feel the steam rise. Oh, you used it on a bench. That's perfect. You see, there you go. She's got the perfect. But I've got a bucket, and I put it underneath, proper Indian style me, and a bucket, and my arms on an ottoman. So you relax. So you relax there for a good half an hour, 20 minutes, half an hour, and you will feel you start to release and let go, and your relaxation is amazing. Then after that, you must go and lie down. You must take at least an hour. Killer sleeves. Thanks, Dad. You must go and lie down, and that's where the red tent's going to come in, because I've created a beautiful oil to go with the yoni steam to rub on your belly. Just try to picture where to put it, and don't think I could squat. What you do is, Steph, you don't squat. You put your knees on a cushion. If I could show you, I would. You put your knees on cushions. You put the bucket between your legs, and you rest on a chair. So you've got your knees on the floor. You just need to make sure your knees are padded, okay? So you're not going to hurt yourself. You are flexible enough to do it. I see you at yoga and you're fine. So 20 minutes is enough to start with. And what will happen is it helps the moods. You will also find that you might start to cramp a little bit. I don't know if you did, Shannon, if you've got any feelings of cramping or anything. But it's all okay. What's happening is just that your womb is cramped that night. Yeah, is just releasing. It's just letting go. And when you start to do this regularly, actually, I'm probably going to do one today or tomorrow. You just get this real strong sense of relaxation and stillness, and nothing too terrible, good. And I just really, really would say to all women that they should try it. Now, there is many out there on the market, and I just wanted to say, I can't damage the women. No, we'll get the temperature right, absolutely fine. It is 100% fine. Just make sure that you don't put the bucket between your legs if it's steaming hot, okay? Because you do not want to feel that. So I do it with my 12-year-old. She does it. My 18-year-old does it when she feels like it. She's actually found that her mood changed hugely, and she stopped getting a lot of abdominal pain. Tender parts, yeah, absolutely. But it's very, very good just to release, and it's very, very good for the ancestral line of women and what women have been through in the past, and holding on to any abuse or anything that's gone on, not just within you, but down the female ancestral line. It helps us to really let go of anything and everything we're holding on to, because believe it or not, in our womb space, we hold on to a lot of energy, for not just for us, but for our mothers, for, all the women down the line. So you're doing good for everybody when you do this work. And it's like I spoke about this morning. Thanks. I'm always glad of my fairy godmother's yeses that come up. Thank you so much for this education. I did a scope, Christy, on specifically on yoni steaming many months ago, and believe it or not, I got so many men on there. It was all men, It was like, oh gosh, but I did it. I think I've got a lot of residual energy and pain and sadness. Of course, we all have though. We all have. So anyway, the product that I make is all organic. I don't put any crap into it. It tells you on there what I put in it. So, I've got jasmine flowers, red clover, which is wonderful. I also put flower essences in it. So I put all my, a range of flower essences and gem essences in there to really help with the grounding. And that's really, that to me is really why it's sort of individualized to Silent Moon. Do you use it all? You never use it during your period time. You use it in between. Yeah, absolutely. I agree, Melissa. We kind of all need it. A lot of us need it. I'm just going back to Steph's question. Don't use it during your period time. Don't use it when you're bleeding. You use it in between. You said something else, and I can't remember what you said. I think you were getting to do you use it all in one go? Okay, so it's there in 3 sizes. So I've got it up for. It's £33 for one. Okay, so that's one session, or £97 for the 3. But when you get the 3, I kind of take you through it more deeply. So I'll go through it with you and talk to you a little bit more about it and what it's all about. So it's really good to try and, hi Sai, can you use it when you are ovulating? Can you use it any time as long as you're not bleeding. Okay, so that's your time, my time, when we need it most. And I always send a love letter. Yeah, if you buy off me, you always get a love letter. You get a wonderful love letter bespoke to you. Hello, my darling. How are you? You're busy with the football. Sorry for all the questions. No, it's absolutely fine. The letter is awesome. Good. Well, everybody, everything's on Silent Moon. Go and take a look. Sometimes you have to take a real look to find the nitty gritty in the loveliness. So I love you loads. I've been scoping for 36 minutes now. Actually, you can use it on men for that area as well. They can do it, and it's a really good release. I think I might try it out on the men in my life. Who is Indra's fairy godmother? Indra's fairy godmother, can you come up, please? Put some emojis up. She's Sherry. There she is. There's my fairy godmother. She's gorgeous. One day I will meet her. Got to fly. I've got to fly too. We've done all right for trolls today, actually. We haven't had many. There she is. Sherry is just divinest woman. She always has the wisdom pops up from Sherry. I just love it. I love it. So everybody, have a wonderful Friday. Have a wonderful weekend. I will see you tomorrow, I think at some point. It's my husband's birthday, so I'm not 100% sure. But I don't know what we're doing. But anyway, I will see you very, very soon. And I love you loads. And take a look. Thanks, Rob, as you're still there. Bye-bye. Oh, good. I'm noticing all your comments. Shouldn't you have something planned? Just go, I bought him some cakes from Betty's. We're going out for dinner, actually. Thank you, everybody. I'm off.